All right. So Matthew 26, 1 through 5 talks about the plot to kill Jesus. And so now it begins with Jesus talking to his disciples, and he's letting them know that in 2 days it will be the Passover and that he will be delivered up to be crucified. So, they're preparing. They've been preparing for this for a long time, and now it's soon. It's now. Okay? So now the chief priests, the scribes, and the elders, now they all gather together at this palace where all the high priests are at, and they plotted to try to take Jesus by trickery and then try to kill him. But then they said, oh no, not during the feast, just in case there might be an uproar among the people, because there was multitudes of people, crowds of people, so they didn't do it. Plus it wasn't time yet. So then it brings us into the anointing at Bethany. So now Jesus and his disciples, they go into Bethany, and then they are at this man named Simon the leper. They're at his house. And there's a woman that comes up to Jesus, and she has this alabaster box or alabaster flask that has like very costly, expensive, fragrant oil. She pours it out on his head, and then he sat, like, as he was sitting at the table, she just pours out this oil on his head to anoint him. But when the disciples saw this, they were like annoyed. They were like annoyed, saying, why this waste? Like, why is she wasting? Because the oil, again, was very, very expensive. And they're saying, for this oil could have been sold for a lot of money and then given to the poor. And then when Jesus heard this, he's saying to them, leave this woman alone. For what she has done was a good thing. She did a good thing for me. You will always have the poor with you, but you will not always have me. And so now she poured the very expensive oil on him for his burial, to prepare him for his burial. Jesus says, certainly I tell you, wherever this gospel is preached in the whole world, what this woman has done will also be told as in memory of her. So now in other gospels, right, not the gospel of Matthew just kind of got to the point, and that was it. But in the other gospels, you'll hear about this woman as promised, because Jesus said that you will hear about this woman and what she has done. She knew in the other gospels, it tells you that it usually takes up a year's work to save up for that very expensive oil, and she took it. So we don't know how long she was saving for that oil, and she took it and just poured it on Jesus. You'll learn more about that, but I just wanted to put that in there. That means, you can tell how she valued Jesus, how much he cared. And they were worried about the wrong thing, but she understood the importance of Christ. She understood his value. She understood his authority and his power. She recognized